Hello again, and thank you for sticking with us as we present GrandCanyon.com's most frequently asked questions, and the questions that really should be asked about planning a vacation to the Grand Canyon. In our last video, we talked about ways to get from Las Vegas to the Grand Canyon without driving, and why driving might be the better option anyway. Today, we're going to discuss the Grand Canyon tour that hands down offers the most bang for the buck: air tours.
Question number 5. Which is better, an airplane or a helicopter tour? The answer to that question is neither. Why? Because a Grand Canyon air tour is such a great experience no matter how you choose to fly. But each type of aircraft does have its pros and cons, so the better question to ask would be, what are the differences between the two aircraft and which would best suit my budget and desires? The Grand Canyon is 277 miles long, 18 miles wide, and over a mile deep. There's no way you can see all of it by driving or walking. A Grand Canyon air tour is the best way, bar none, to see the most of the Grand Canyon in the shortest amount of time. By being above the canyon, you'll get to peer into hidden nooks and crannies that even the fittest of hikers would be hard-pressed to get to. What's more, you'll gain a true appreciation for the majesty and magnitude of this natural wonder of the world.
Grand Canyon air tours originate at Grand Canyon National Park Airport at Grand Canyon's South Rim. Our most popular flight is the Imperial Helicopter Tour. This flight is 40 to 50 minutes in length and covers the most photogenic areas of the Grand Canyon, from the East Rim to the confluence of the Little Colorado River, the North Rim, and the Dragon Corridor. Our second most popular Grand Canyon air tour is the North Canyon Helicopter Tour. This 25 to 30 minute flight makes a straight shot across the deepest and widest part of the gorge and a short loop around the North Rim before returning to Grand Canyon National Park Airport. Helicopters are given the lowest flying altitude of Grand Canyon touring aircraft, flying about 500 feet lower than airplanes. Flights that originate at the South Rim are not allowed to descend below the canyon rim. However, they will be flying lower than Grand Canyon's North Rim, giving you the feeling of dipping down into the canyon, and a more up-close and personal encounter with the canyon's massive sandstone buttes and spires. The Imperial and North Canyon flights are conducted aboard helicopters known as Bell Jet Rangers, a well-known type of helicopter used internationally for a variety of purposes. These helicopters seat up to 6 passengers depending on weight and are equipped with large windows for picture taking. One row of seats does face away from the pilot, but most passengers find that this in no way detracts from the quality of their experience. Those Grand Canyon Helicopter Tour passengers seeking a better view and a quieter ride should consider upgrading to the EcoStar EC-130. These helicopters were expressly designed for sightseeing, a difference that you'll not only see, but hear. The EcoStar has larger windows, its stadium-style seats are also larger, and all of them face forward. The EcoStar's Finestron tail rotor design makes for a much quieter flight than the Bell, which makes it the more environmentally responsible choice for your Grand Canyon air tour. Because of their larger size and more complex design, flights aboard the EcoStar are more expensive than the Bells, but many passengers find the quality of the ride and the excellent canyon views to be well worth the extra price. Tour routes and lengths are identical to the Imperial and North Canyon. The EcoStar upgrades to these tours are called the Grand Kingdom and Majestic, respectively.
Of all the different Grand Canyon air tour options, the best value is the Grand Discovery Air Tour. This flight is 40 to 50 minutes in length and conducted aboard fixed-wing airplanes. Flight route is very similar to the Imperial Helicopter Tour, only the Grand Discovery Tour airplanes fly approximately 1,500 feet above the Grand Canyon South Rim. By virtue of flying at a higher altitude than helicopters, you'll not only be able to see the Grand Canyon from a bird's-eye perspective, you'll also get a better understanding of the terrain surrounding the canyon and be humbled by the sheer power of the river that sculpted this geologic masterpiece. For more information and to make reservations for the Grand Discovery Airplane Tour, visit GrandCanyon.com and click on the link for Grand Canyon Air Tours. For Grand Canyon Helicopter Tours, including the Imperial, North Canyon, Grand Kingdom, and Majestic Tours, visit GrandCanyon.com and click on the link for Grand Canyon Helicopter Tours. For those of you visiting Las Vegas and don't have time to make the trip to the South Rim, back on video number 2, we discuss some options for air tours out of the Las Vegas area. Or visit GrandCanyon.com, scroll down to the paragraph on Las Vegas Grand Canyon tours and click on the links for the Las Vegas Grand Voyager, Las Vegas Rim to River Expedition, or the Las Vegas Grand Celebration. For the full range of Grand Canyon air tour options from both Las Vegas and Grand Canyon South Rim, keep watching for instructions on how to order our complete Grand Canyon travel planner with contact information for all Grand Canyon air tour operators.
Thanks again for joining and watching. We hope this informational video series is helping you decide which Grand Canyon tours, hotels, and activities are the right ones for your family. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about Arizona's newest and most fascinating attraction, the Grand Canyon Skywalk, and how getting there is not necessarily a walk in the park. Stay tuned.